Hi, I'm Adam the Tank Engine, and I join Game Jams and share what I learned. In this episode, we're going to use constraints to attach our camera to our character so we have better control over it. I'll also show you how to use loops with visual scripting to randomly place obstacles on the map. Finally, a friendly reminder to everyone that you don't have to be Rembrandt to create decently passable game art. This project was done for the 20-second Game Jam. All the gameplay had to be completed in 20 seconds or less. Please give some of these projects a try. I especially like this one. It's a frustrating typing game. I started this project by building a simple test. And when we play this, it's going to bounce and kind of roll and get all weird, right? Now, originally I thought I could just parent my camera, but as you can probably imagine, when I do that, what's going to happen? The entire camera is going to roll and it's just going to make you throw up. So what we have to do is use a constraint. We're going to use a position constraint. Drag the player in. Right now it's applied. However, by default this is off. I don't know why, but it is. Now the camera follows the player, but it doesn't get all kittywampus. For this project, I decided to hand draw a character I used to use in my comic books in middle school. My scanner isn't hooked up at the moment, so I just snapped a few pictures with my phone. And since I'm redrawing everything in Photoshop, it really doesn't matter. I brought all these references into Photoshop and sketched over them. This should be all I need to finish the game. Just him standing there and blinking right before the trap releases, looks at the camera, and then all the gameplay is going to be just falling, and at the end, split. And to make sure this looks okay, select a couple, drag it in there, create a new animation, go to the animation tab, and see what it looks like. Yeah, and that's good enough. I already did the same thing for these other actions, but we no longer need those. That's just for creating the animations. And now since I have the drawings, I'll just drag that in there, put that color back to white so everything's normal. And these are way too big. So I'll just fiddle with this. And honestly, that's close enough. I can just rescale it later if I need to. Drag them in here. Here's the top of the trap. Now to get him in front of the straw mat, you have to go to the sprite renderer. Change it to, I don't know, anything. And that's going to be the intro screen. Now I was going to just duplicate these and stack them on top of each other. But then I noticed you can go here and select tiled. Now I can drag and it's just going to tile automatically. Now when the player falls down this tiger trap, there's a bunch of rocks everywhere. You'll notice I didn't put them on by hand. Instead I use a rock generator. And I also use a treasure generator, but we'll focus on this one for now. I should note that I have 3 rocks. They do the exact same thing, they just look different. I also have 3 treasures. They do the exact same thing and they look different. Now for the rock generator, on start, it runs a for loop. So in the for loop, you tell it where to start, where to end, how much to increase each time it runs. So I want to start at 0, I want to end at 10, and I want to increase 1, so it's going to run 10 times. And each time the loop runs, it's going to use this body part. And that's what you connect all your stuff to. So I mentioned I had 3 rocks. This will pick one of the 3 at random. I have rock 1, rock 2, and rock 3 over here. And it's going to take that rock information and it's going to put it here, but we'll get to that in a second. Elsewhere in our loop, we're also getting a random range for the horizontal position of these rocks. And for this game specifically, -7 to 7 seem to just kind of work out. So we're getting a random x position. So we have a graph variable y position. That's going to increase every time the loop body runs. So it's going to increase 10 times. So it starts at 30, then it's going to be 60 the second time, 90 the third time, etc. So we create the rock using the randomized rock type, the randomized x position, and then the updated y position. And once it creates that rock, it's just going to add another 30 to it. So the next loop around, it's going to be further down the tiger trap. And then when the loop ends, it's going to do nothing because I don't care. Its job is done. That's the mentality I have during game jams. Even though the game only lasts 20 seconds, it actually does seem like a long time. I could probably cram a bunch more stuff in here if I tried hard enough, but I won't. I'm done. I hope you enjoy it.